Power of persuasion. In this presentation, I'm going to speak about what persuasion isn't, what persuasion is, and I'm going to be giving you tools that you can use while engaging in the art of persuasion. Persuasion isn't manipulation. A lot of times when people think of persuasion, they often think of manipulation. Manipulation, by definition, is to change by artful or unfair means so as to serve one's purpose. When someone lies on their timesheet and say that they arrived to work on time so that they're not deducted from the time isn't deducted from their pay. They're manipulating the system. They're cheating the system. Persuasion is when one party getting the other party to do something that is in the best interest of both parties. The definition of persuade is to move by argument, entreaty, or exposition to a belief, position, or course of action. To plead with. A lot of times when we are trying to persuade someone, we're often pleading with them to see things our way, to see that this is the best thing for you and I. Communication is big when using persuasion. You want to understand a person's speak language, you want to build a rapport, and you want to build a personal connection. And you do all those three things by communication. Speak language is kind of like if you've heard of the four love languages. You is There are influencers. Speak language is influenced by society, people's careers, their families, their school, their spirituality, and their life experiences. It dictates how a person communicates. If a person communicates in a positive manner or if they communicate in a negative manner, what your words they use, um, their dialect, their tone, those things are all a part of a person's speak language. Whether they use um, big words or slang, um, they're all they're all influenced by something in that person's life. And when you're using persuasion, you want to learn a person's speak language, and you can do that by just listening to that person, listening to how they speak, their tone, their mannerisms, words that they use, and you're able to pick up on those things and you're able to mimic their speak language. That way you become relatable to them. You want to build a rapport. You want to be genuine. You want to be who you are. You want to be yourself. You don't want to come off unauthentic. You don't want to come off as fake or phony. You want to be honest. You want to be trustworthy. If you are honest, then people begin to kind of to trust the things that you're saying, to trust that what you are saying is the best thing for all parties involved. You want to be relatable. You want to show um, that you and that person have something in common. So that way they could kind of see that, okay, well, she says that Kraft Parmesan cheese is the best Parmesan cheese, and she and I have other similarities. So maybe I'll go ahead and give Kraft Parmesan cheese a try. You want to show interest in what they're saying. You want to show interest in them, and that also helps you build a rapport with that person. You want to make connections. You want to share some information about yourself. You opening up will also help that person open up to you. You want to listen to what they say, and you want to be engaging. You want to be persistent. You want to, call them on their birthday, or maybe send a birthday card in the mail to them. Um, Send them an email. You want to be unforgettable. You don't want that person to forget about you once you've made a connection. That way, when they think of them having to buy a new car and you're a car salesperson, they're probably going to call you up. Hey, I remember that John sold cars, so let me call John up and let's, make a deal or go purchase a car through John because you've made that connection. So the stage has been set. So you want to go ahead and follow the basic 5 steps. Step 1, understand your brand and your audience. Speak in authentic voice. So you want to understand who you're speaking with and what you are trying to persuade. 2, you want to get your facts straight with the 5 W's. So you want to know who your audience, you want to know what do they want, what are their fears, desires, needs, dislikes, likes, and what is in it for your audience. Your audience wants to know, what can I get out of this? You want to know when. You want to make sure that the timing is right when you are presenting your ideas or your items that you're trying to sell or persuade someone to purchase. You want to know why. Why should your audience care about what you are saying? You want to know, where is the bottom line? What's the best thing? Your audience wants to know that. So you want to be able to get to the point of that. The power of specifics, details, and imagery. You want to be able to show specifics, you want to get to the details, and you want to present it in a way that a person's going to remember, usual with visuals. You want to show them, not tell them. You want to show your statistics. You want to show why this is the best thing for them. You want to show why this is the best product. You want to know the end at the beginning. So you want to know where you're trying to get to before you even leave. So that way, once you get there, you're done. Anchor point is the point you want to be remembered. The things that ties everything together is the anchor point. You want to know what that point is and you want to get to it. So some of the takeaways is, what do you want them to remember? You want to inspire. You get them excited about what you have to offer. Your action, build a reputation and follow up. Do those things and I'm sure you'll be able to persuade anyone to do anything you want, at least if it's in the best interest of all parties.